in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Up, up, up. Come on, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. Come on in. Come on in. Very short live. Very short. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. I know it's early. Well, it's early for some, not early for others. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Let's go. Let's go. We in here. Let me know what city, what state, what country checking in from. Very short live. So come on in. I know some of y'all at work. Please don't get fired trying to watch your brother. Do not get fired on a job trying to watch your brother. All right. Let me know what city, what state, what country checking in from. Come on in. Come on in. This will be very short. I have a very, very special guest that I'm bringing in. So first off, we are gearing up for two major things, or technically four major things. Everybody all right? Good to see you. Good to see my family in Virginia, New York, LA. I see Connecticut in the building. I see a lot of folks. Let me go ahead and get you up out of here. There we go. All right. Good, good, good. Perfect. All right, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. So let me bring my guest in right now. Good to see my family in the building. Okay. This is going to be one of the presenters for May 3rd. May 3rd in Compton, California at our free event. And I cannot wait for you all to see. Peace, my sister. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So this is going to be beautiful here. Family is good. Everybody's good.
Yeah, everyone's well. What about yourself?
Very good. Very good. Thank you. And yeah, I know it's people are not used to me going live this early.
It
That
is.
is a fact.
It is.
It is. It is. Well, let me say this. So first off, for everyone who's watching, this is our sister Debbie from Tribe Midwifery. Um, One of the areas that has been heavily demonized in the area of reproductive health, but is the original form of caretaking for reproductive health to make sure that the passage into this world is safe, is secure, and is as peaceful as possible. So, for all of you who are asking, I definitely said I need to incorporate someone who represents that for reproductive health because one, we don't know as much as we used to about it, and we need to know about it. And two, we have to understand the difference between in the hospital versus out of the hospital. So, Debbie, thank you for taking your time
Mm.
uh, on and on behalf of the tribe and everything that you do. So, my first question to you is, why is it important to be a midwife or to understand midwifery, doulas, all of that type of stuff? Why is that even important?
I mean, on many levels, it's important. One, I think, is because for Black women, our statistics are horrible, and those are
Yes.
hospital statistics. I'm a midwife that does out of hospital births, but in the hospital, our statistics are horrible. So it's really important for us to know who we're working with, what their understand that obstetrics has a lot to do with liability instead of probability, and understand that the basis that our care is being given to us.
Mm,
So midwifery is another viable option for having a baby, both in hospital and out of hospital. In hospital midwifery is a little bit different because the parameters you're governed by are obstetricians.
mm.
Out of hospital is very much informed consent centered. And so my job is to explain to the family exactly what their options are from a non-biased standpoint so that they can make decisions for their family that make sense.
Beautiful, beautiful. And again, this is a topic that a lot of people don't look at until that time comes. When, oh, I found out I'm pregnant, or oh, I'm 3 months in, and now we have to figure out what's going to happen. Are we going to do in the hospital, out of the hospital? I heard about this thing called a midwife. So can you just tell us really quick, what is a midwife exactly? Like, what is the main difference you would say from, let's say, an RN, a nurse, right, versus a
So,
midwife?
so, so it's different, and I really would like to explain also midwife and a doula because a lot of people are
Yeah.
confused about the difference between us. So
Hmm.
I'm a licensed midwife. I'm licensed by the state of California. So there's two types of midwives. There's certified nurse midwives. All their training is done in the hospital. There's licensed midwives. All their training is done in out of hospital setting. Both of those midwives can practice out of hospital. I cannot practice in hospital, nor do I want to, but if I wanted to, I could not. So that's the main difference. But midwives, both of us, can do all your reproductive health. We do pap smears. We do preconception counseling. We do all your prenatals on the same schedule that your obstetrician does, which is once a month until you're 28 weeks, and then bi-monthly until you're 36 weeks, and then weekly until you have your baby. We see you, of course, for me, I'm an out-of-hospital midwife, so I see you, of course, at your home for your birth. And then I see you 48 hours after your birth at your home, on day 7 at your home, 3 and 6 weeks in the office. But the difference, I think, is when things are going on during those periods, you can also call me. You can reach out. If there's something going on, we can talk in between. Our appointments are 45 minutes to an hour, so we cover all things that have to do with your health, not just the baby's heart rate and your blood pressure. You know, your stress levels have to do with your health. Your diet greatly changes how you grow a small human. So we have time to kind of talk about all that and talk about it from the space where you are. Everyone can't go to and spend a whole lot of money on food, but there's options in places that are cheaper. So really our job is to meet you where you are and provide you with the information to best grow a healthy baby and keep yourself healthy during your pregnancy.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And the difference between a midwife and a doula, what is that specifically?
So a midwife I'm your clinician. So I do the same thing that you go see your OB for. A doula is there for your emotional and physical support. Midwifery intertwines with that a bit because we also understand that the whole person needs to be cared for. So if mentally and emotionally you're experiencing things, we need to examine that because that greatly impacts how you birth your baby. But the main difference between a doula and a midwife is that we are your clinicians. I draw your blood, I send you out for ultrasounds, I do all the things that your OB does. And a doula is a non-medical support for you.
See, and the beauty is the other reason why, just so everyone can understand why we're doing at the event happening on May 3rd, those who are watching. This is a free event that we are putting on in Compton, California, going over the attack on our reproductive health. And so we have different presenters who are professionals in these different areas, from physicians to scientists to midwives, all of those who are going to bring you the truth, you know, because as you're hearing from our sister speak clearly, she hasn't sold out. All right, this is the main reason why I have who I'm having there, because they're going to give you the truth about all of this and solutions and steps on how to help yourself and your family. And so with that, I'm going to ask you this, because I'm looking at, you brought up the mortality rate, you brought up a number of other issues. What was the mortality rate back then, let's say the early 1900s, you know, and prior to, because midwives primarily came from Black women. We understand that's the origin, right? Compared to now,
It's so interesting that you're asking that, because I was actually thinking that the what people don't realize is that our statistics are worse than they were when we were enslaved. So you know when we were looked at as property, our statistics are worse now than they are then. And the statistics of Black women change from, like, if you have people who immigrate here, Africans, every generation our health gets worse. And it's, you know, there's a lot of factors that have to do that. Bias in healthcare, racism, stressors, food. But the statistics don't change dramatically if you're in a higher socioeconomic bracket.
right.
So it's like we really have to really reclaim what belongs to us. It is your right to have a healthy pregnancy and have a healthy baby, and it is the survival of the human species depends on that. So
Right.
it is meant to work, and it is the exception when it doesn't. We have been convinced that that something is inherently wrong with our bodies, and why Black women are dying is because something is inherently wrong with us. But it's not something wrong with us, it's something wrong with the system.
That's right. Absolutely. And I'm going to mention this as well. I encourage a lot more sisters to look into midwifery midwives and doulas. I just encourage you to look into that more because a lot more people are looking for alternatives instead of the hospital. But most of them really they don't know. They're just not taught that. So the other thing is I want everyone to know. I encourage those who are watching, if there are any doulas, midwives, medical professionals who are watching. Friday night we have an event before the next one. So Friday night, May 2nd, where the scientists will be there going over a number of things dealing with the shots. Anything that you have, any questions, anything dealing with that, I encourage doctors to be present, nurses. I encourage those in the medical field, homeopathy, naturopathy, herbalists. I encourage you to be there Friday night, May 2nd. The link is in the bio for both events. Both are free. I encourage you to be there. This will be in Compton, California. But May 3rd, our sister will be presenting. And although she says she's nervous, I can't
I
tell.
am nervous.
She's going to do phenomenal. I get you. This is going to be phenomenal. And so for those of you who would like to be a vendor at this event or a sponsor, that link is also in the bio. So sister, I'm going to give you the last word. Just give us, just something that you believe, we should know when it comes to this, without going into any detail of what you're going to be covering, but just really give us some strong words dealing with the overall understanding of reproductive health from your perspective.
So I think probably the single most important thing that I feel like we should know is that you should pay as much attention when you decide to have a baby. You should pay as much attention to that as you do your gender reveal, as your wedding, the thing that you put so much effort, so much research, so much money to in. How you birth your baby will greatly impact who you are as a human being on this planet. So don't go into an office and give that power to anyone. Remember that who is your clinician during your reproductive health, your reproductive times, they work for you. And
That's
so they are required to hold a standard that is respectful for you. And the more of us that demand that, the more that's going to change. We walk into doctors' offices, I think, a little bit intimidated that they know way more than us. They read what they read from a book what they know, and you can read from a book what they know too.
come on.
And so you should never be intimidated by them. You should require them to work for you at a standard that works. So I think that's probably what I would say.
And look, and that's all that is needed at this point. Just understand, y'all, this is where we are, and take back your power as it pertains to our reproductive health. We know who we can trust, and we know who we should not be trusting at all.
Yeah.
But if you haven't heard it again, you've heard it from our sister today, who works in this field. And the beautiful thing is, we have sisters, we have doulas, midwives doing this. We have them. So I want us to also make sure we support those who are doing it. Because we kind of talk about we don't have enough this or enough that, but at the same time, we don't support those who are doing that. So make sure you follow my sister. Make sure you show up to the event. It's about to be crazy, y'all. I'm just telling you in a good way. And our sister's going to bring that knowledge that we need, especially for those who are expecting, those who want to have children in the future. You want to think about it now.
Absolutely.
So, and I appreciate you, sister, for taking out your
Thank you
time.
so
We
much for
are,
having me.
of
Thank you.
course, yeah, we're excited for May 3rd. And again, invite all of those who you know for May 2nd, because that's going to be the night where the hitting questions can be answered by the scientists who will tell the truth. So make sure you click the link in the bio, everybody, and make sure you, if you'd like to be a vendor, click the link in the bio as well. Thank you so much again, sister, and we will
Thank you.
see you May 3rd.
I'll see you May 3rd. I'm looking forward to
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Peace, peace. Oh man, y'all, I'm telling you right now. Woo! I'm telling you right now, boy, this is about to be crazy. Y'all thought your brother was playing. This is about to be crazy. This is about to be crazy. I can't wait. Click the link in the bio. Friday night, May 2nd, the night with the scientists. Friday night, May 2nd. Free event, Compton, California. Click the link in the bio. Any questions that you've had dealing with COVID, dealing with any of the shots, dealing with measles, dealing with the childhood vaccine schedule for your children, any questions dealing with vaccine exemptions, any questions dealing with the spike protein in the shot, myocarditis dealing with the shot, Bell's palsy dealing with the shot, any of these questions, concerns, any questions dealing with Anthony Fauci, questions dealing with Ebola, AIDS, you name it, show up Friday night, May 2nd. Click the link in the bio. I guarantee you will be mad that you did not make it, because you will see clips all over the place. And Friday or Saturday, May 3rd, that entire day, reproductive health. You're going to see presenters from all over the world, literally, who are going to be there in person. It's roughly 1,000-seat capacity in that building. Both events are free. Click the link in the bio. And if you would like to be a vendor at that event, whether if you are from LA, Compton, South Central, Watts, you name it, click the link in the bio. Our team will send you the application. And if you would like to be a sponsor, click the link in the bio. Same exact thing. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to show up. Peace.